We stay with the weather updates. 7 people have lost their lives due to flooding and inclement weather conditions in the Eastern Cape. 6 bodies have been found along Decoligny village in Mthatha, with the 7th body discovered at Tsolo near the Bedlana River. The search is ongoing for a minibus carrying school children that was swept away this morning near Decoligny. 3 learners were found alive clinging to trees downstream and were rescued earlier this morning. SABC News reporter Fundiswa Mhlekude joins us now from Mthatha with the very latest. Fundiswa, good evening to you and thank you so much for your time. I believe one body has been found in the last hour. How many are still missing?
Good evening, Bongiwe. Indeed, one body has just been found, and right now the divers have just gone to the scene where they found the other body, because they say that there is a person who is clinging to a tree there, and they still believe that he is still alive. But all in all, I think it's 8 bodies now that have been found. The MEC for Education, Mr. Fundiswa, is also here, and he will be addressing the media shortly at PRD building. Maybe he will tell us the new information. He will give us an update as to how many bodies have been found. Bongiwe?
And Fundiswa, you're speaking, I'm going to get to that scholar transport in just a moment, but you're speaking about someone that you say is currently clinging on a tree. And if anything is to go by, I mean, earlier on, you were in one area where you saw a woman clinging to a tree, but unfortunately she spotted a snake and then let go and was swept away. How much help is around where you are now?
Well, the rescue teams, the divers have called off. Earlier, they said that they called off the search, but now we saw them going to the spot where they say they spotted someone waving, saying that he or she is still alive, they believe, but one body has been found. The weather is very cold. It's very cold here. Temperatures have severely dropped, and I think it's going to still rain again overnight. And if it rains, it will mean that the people of Decoligny are still going to be submerged in water. The rescue operation during the day was very badly affected by the weather conditions. The divers had to use severe pressure to make sure that they get to the victims who were clinging on trees. But fortunately, they managed to rescue 3 of them. And we have just spoken to the deputy principal of the school where those learners were from, and she is saying that they believe that they will be found alive. That was before we received the report from the Office of the Premier that 7 of the people were found in Decoligny. And they told us that it was 13 learners, 2 male passengers, and 1 driver. So out of the 7, or rather 8 that have been found, we still believe that they are still going to find many others, because they are going now to where they are saying that they spotted someone waving.
And Fundiswa, this must be difficult for the school to process as these developments continue, with the scholar transport still missing.
It is indeed. As we spoke to the principal, she was very devastated. I think the officials from the school were also here. The deputy principal, the principal, and other schools from the other teachers from the school were also here. They were saying that they are very devastated, and they think that the number of learners, most of them who were in that case are grade 10 learners. So they are very devastated, because they did not expect this to happen. Even the King of Abatembu was also here, saying that this is shocking. They did not expect that this will happen. And one of the parents of the children who were trapped inside that taxi was also here. She was crying, saying that she hopes that her child will also be found still alive and be brought to safety.
And as you say that the MEC is going to be giving an update, and I suppose we wait to hear what becomes the latest, but you say that, heavy rainfall still expected overnight as well. And earlier on, there was a concern around those who are in houses that are submerged, that there could be some people that are still trapped inside those homes. What have we been able to establish as far as that is concerned?
Well, since the water has submerged, because at that time the houses were still submerged in water, so we are hoping that tomorrow when the rescue operation resumes, they told us that they will resume at 8. We hope that when they resume, they will start searching inside those houses, because the water now has submerged. Even the taxi, or rather the bus that was carrying children that was swept away in the river, has since been able to be seen, and the divers went inside and they could not find any of those learners there. So we are hoping that tomorrow morning when they resume the search for those people, they will be able to go inside the houses, because at least the water now has subsided. And
Thembisa, I'll let you go as you say that the MEC is going to be giving a briefing. Hopefully we reconnect with you a little later on in the show just to get an update from the MEC as to what exactly was happening here, what are the circumstances, because we do understand that the driver notified the vehicle owner that they were actually in trouble. The bus got stuck in the rising waters, but we do understand that the bridge then collapsing and then leading, of course, to now this scholar transport then, flooding away. So, in fact, being swept away in those in that flooded river. So we'll continue then to track this particular story and get an update from the MEC as to what do they know, how many are still missing and how many have been accounted for so far. We understand Fundiswa was telling us 8, and of these 8, how many were occupants of that particular scholar transport. So we'll keep you posted on the developments around the story. That's my colleague, the SABC News reporter, Fundiswa Mhlekude, live for us in the Eastern Cape.